Hello, my name is Steven, and I'm an electrician here at Brothers, and this is my spotlight video. The most that I like about my job is coming up with creative solutions for various situations. Call to call differs, which is really cool. I don't like something that's really drawn out and bland, like looking at blueprints. It really allows my imagination to take point in my creative solutions, and always like to exceed expectations with our clients. It's always fun coming to an end and they're just blown away. The culture at Brothers is a dynamic one, going from day to day and depending on who you're working with or collaborating with, which I think makes it unique because you are able to not only work aside different disciplines, but you get the best of each background, from plumbers to HVAC to inside staff. So to answer, I would say it's tightly knit. Being able to see the owners, the inside staff, the management on a day-to-day really is the cornerstone of what makes Brothers not only really amazing, but a local business in Colorado. A mentor or inspiration at work, I would have to say Kale. I've been here long enough to see him grow into the role he's in now today. And it's not necessarily the role that he does, but I could see him at all different parts of his workday, and his resiliency, his patience, and his drive is something that is consistent regardless of how many projects are going on. And I don't think his role and some of the staff in the warehouse gets as much credit as they do, because they're not only serving one discipline, they're serving multiple, right? So I have to say Kale. I've been calling my work van Azuga because the video recorder has the brand right there, and I put googly eyes on it. Don't tell any of the management that's kind of a weird thing to say, but it reminds me to drive safe and drive smart. The best piece of advice I've ever received, 40-hour work weeks is 40% effort. And that has been my mantra. And someone personally hasn't given me that advice. It was through a book that I read. And I have to remind myself that, Monday through Friday, I work by 40 hours. But if you really want to get somewhere in life and find your passion and bring light in this world, you have to do something well beyond 40 hours a week. Surprised to learn about me. I'm really into photography of wildlife. I treat photography of wildlife kind of like Pokemon. I'm trying to give photos of all of them. And wherever I go, if I visit a different state, I understand what species are naturally there, and try to photograph all of them as I'm hiking, exploring, city slicking, etc. I would say that would probably catch a lot of people off guard. I aim to be a pillar in the community I serve, regardless if it's professional or personal. I like to be that person that picks someone up.
Call 303-451-5057. Brothers Plumbing, Heating, and Electric.